Well, Jake, looks like we got the new turd project in the back. What do you think about that?
I don't think much about it.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a fucking Ford.
Full-size Bronco.
I think we should just send it.
Yeah, I don't know what's doing the thing. It's a pile of shit.
Needs a new rear end, but it came with the new rear end. Mostly.
Sorta. It came
All tore apart. But I think we're just gonna try to put it back together and send her up the mountains, make some good videos for you guys. So we'll keep you posted.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Say please.
Could be us.
Say please.
Could be us.
Say please.
Could be us.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to back to the channel. We're gonna be working on the Ford Bronco we picked up. We got this thing from our friend. He's just getting it tired. You know, just moving rigs around in his yard. So he wanted us to come over and take it. So it's just what year is it? Like an 80
something.
86, 84, 85, one of those years. It's got the 351.
I don't know.
Windsor or
a 5.0, so probably a Windsor.
Windsor or of some sort. So it's one having issues with the carburetor. So we kind of been messing with the carburetor. It runs, but it just doesn't want to run at an idle. Like it'll idle up and then it won't idle. So we got to figure that out. The interior on this isn't that bad. We already took the steering wheel column off. We had to get a new key for it because the previous person who owned it drilled the key ignition out. So got a new ignition for that. That was a struggle. And our main concern about picking this up was that the rear end, it didn't go out, but the C-clip or the backing plate for the brakes let go. So
That's what it looks like now.
that's what it looks like now. It's Swiss cheese, you know. It's probably not supposed to look like that. So anyway, that was
Rip the brake light
one reason why it needed to get out of there, and my friend didn't want it anymore. It was just too big of a project for him to tackle. But anyway, it does run. It's automatic transmission. It's just a big old Bronco, but we're gonna play send it.
Yeah.
Probably in the
Awesome jumps.
see how well it does. But anyway, down the road, this thing's probably just going to be a peanut for our channel. So
You know, came with some nice 33 boggers.
no, but we'll see if we can track down some more parts from our friend. We do need to order the brake backing plate for the brakes and order some new bolts for that. And we are missing a. So it was all tore apart. I put it back, cleaned it up, and put it back together. But we're missing one Schneider gear. Probably one of the most important ones. You know, the one that goes into the axle. If it was one of these missing, I just welded it up. You know, Sendy spoolie style. You know, Lincoln Locker, the life. But I mean, it's a great Bronco. It's just we're not Ford people, so this is the first time we ever worked on a Ford.
Not the first time I ever worked on an 8.8, but
Yeah, it's definitely new to us, but it's a project. You know, gotta have fun on the channel. But
Another question: who puts a distributor on the front of the motor? That's just weird.
Ford people.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, it needs a few maintenance things. Like it needs a new tail light. I'm surprised the interior is like the greatest. It's probably the greatest thing here. It's the blue. The bench seat actually is not that bad. It's in pretty good shape. It is missing a door panel, and we recently got some trim. He already stabbed him in there, but it was missing this trim here. And it is missing a, where's that? Yeah, it is missing like that one. It's missing some screws, but it is missing some of the cruise control parts that go on the steering wheel. Because, I mean, this is something new. I don't know if it plugs in there somehow, but I don't know how that works. So I have to get somebody that knows more about this stuff. I have no idea what this is for. That was in here. And there is some axles, some spare axles, shafts from, it also came with a Ford 9-inch from a full-size Bronco, but that's sitting out here.
Yeah, it looks like junk. Maybe we'll turn it into a dragster. What do you guys think, huh? Huh? Thumbs up the video. Maybe we'll turn it into a little buggy.
Yeah.
Something.
But we'll end up getting a bender sometime soon so we can start doing a buggy build. And also want to do an exo cage on the black Jeep eventually.
Hybrid cage.
A hybrid cage. So it'll go from the fender up on top, and then probably a cage in the middle, so it'll connect in between. But other than that, I hope you guys like the update. We'll see you next time. All right, you guys, welcome back. Just got a few more parts from our friend. He had a couple 8.8s. They're the later ones, so I don't know if any of these are gonna work. This was the 8.8 carrier out of that one, out of the Ford Bronco, and we were missing another one of the spider gears, this one to be exact. Well, our friend, he had two spare 8.8s, but they're from the newer 8.8s, from the newer Ford Explorers, but so they changed a little bit, because that's an 8.8 and it's a full width, and the other ones are narrow width, and they did a lot of changes and updates. So, but I did a whole bunch of measuring, seeing how the differences were, and all I could find was the newer ones have bigger cross pins, and if you look here, these are bigger, like the size of this bearing surface that goes up into there is bigger, so we couldn't really shove this bigger one up in the smaller one, so we just took the other 8.8 housings, the newer ones, and just had one complete all together. We just need to clean it up. The only difference is they do have an ABS or wheel speed sensor on them, but it had the same gear ratio and everything, and all we did was just chuck it in there and it fit just fine. So it fit up in there. Everything's all kosher, and it actually has really good backlash on it. Almost, probably only like 4th hour or something like that, which is actually excellent. But so we got all the spire gears in there. See them spinning. Here, I'll get on this side. So everything's all kosher now. All we have to find is still need to try to track down a backing plate for the brake assembly. Yeah, can't. No all the auto parts here in town have any, and we only have like 2 buddies that own Fords. And they don't know where to get them. They said best spot is just to go to a junkyard. So we're gonna have to go to a junkyard. Maybe if we could find another carburetor, we'll get another carburetor, and we'll pick this video up in next scene. What's going on today, guys? How's the COVID-19 doing? All right, joking aside. So obviously we're busy doing some other projects. I just wanted to give you an update on the Bronco. We're still looking for a backing plate. As you can tell, it's still kind of just sitting there with no tires on it. Brother did some cutting on the swampers. If you guys want to look at that. Comment below if you guys want to see how he did that. Obviously you gotta have a tire, what do they call that, a tire cutter? And he did paint the diff cover. Hope you guys like that. So obviously, I'm just gonna try to get this posted, this video up for you guys. We're a little busy working on another project for a customer. As you can say, we do a lot of fabrication stuff in the shop. So we'll get a video up to you probably in a couple other days about that. Probably updates for if we get it off its jack stands on the tires. But our problem right now to date is trying to find a backing plate for the brakes. So we have brakes again for the rear. So anyway, see you guys next time. Well guys, I hope you guys liked the video. Remember to subscribe, like, comment down below, and of course give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up, that helps us, and tell us next time what we need to do. If you guys like the video, keep liking it up.